Greetings and God bless. Something that I notice lately is how these male to female trans are very loud. Um, they're talking to somebody who's like a foot away, but you can hear them 50 feet away. And I mean, other people do this as well. I mean, at the library, you know, parents are talking loud to their kids, or even library employees are talking really loud. But I do notice it, and it's these trans people have this bird-like voice. It's like a robot-like voice, and so and it's such a grating sound. It's like and somehow they think that's a woman's voice or something like that. And yeah, they got these operations and they've been, programmed and engineered to make the medical industry money, because this is a new growth industry, because you get a lifetime patient when you're putting somebody on hormones, on psychiatric meds, and getting operations all the time, because your reproductive and excretory organs have been chopped up. So this is the medical industry loves this, and they love all the, just the destruction that it causes, um, and that they become like the number one feature of these people's lives and their family, because this is how you take out your enemy. You have like a platoon of, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if platoon is the right word, but you have a group of like 5 people. And if one of their loved ones goes down, all 4 of those other people are consumed with that one person. And so this is like engineered medical interventions, that's consuming everybody's time, because this person becomes disabled after their surgery, or they need extra support because of the hormones. Because even people who are biologically male or female, they're going through puberty, or going through their like women are going through menstrual cycles, like hormones, when they're your own, are challenging enough. Life when it's your own is challenging enough, and then you scramble it up. Of course it's going to be extra difficult, because it's like this crazy fad. And yes, it's a fad. It's this nightmare that's gotten out of hand. But anyways, something I just find so annoying is, like, I was at the health food store, and the thing is, these men they've got this female affect. They've shaved down their brow ridge. They've shaved down their jawbone. They've gotten their surgery. They're taking their hormones. They bought women's clothes, but they're still acting like a man. They're acting like the most obnoxious kind of male. That's what's also kind of strange, is these arrogant, entitled, male chauvinist pigs who are gay. I mean, that's kind of like this unspoken elephant in the room, in the LGBT communities. Like, gay men, they don't, like, they have contempt for women. Every once in a while, there's a gay man who likes women, just has no grudge against them. But a lot of gay men loathe women, loathe biological females. And I don't know what happened with these men. It's like, how can you harm with that which you loathe the most? Look like them, be called it, and then you can harm them even more. I don't know. It's just some weird psychotic thing. And so these biological men who are going around as a woman and trying to have, it's a total appropriation of women. I mean, just like when Vanilla Ice or white rappers got into rap, it was called appropriating Black culture. And that's what's going on. It's men are these men who loathe women are appropriating womanhood, and and like in hiding as a woman, in identifying as a woman, they get to harm women in just so many countless ways. And it's like, what's so disgusting, it's like psychos. Like, these are like Hannibal Lecter's, um, where you can't see the atrocities. It's this psychological abuse, and the liberals around them with leverage are going to say, you're, if you say this is psychological abuse, this man is appropriating womanhood and trying to get attention from me and trying to get me to help them and trying to get me to fix them or to validate them, to get my approval, as if they own my attention or own my approval, own my mind. Like that's what's going on. That's what this psychotic LBGT community is they think they get to own your opinions, your thoughts, your mind, your choices. Just it's so toxic. And what's so, and the thing is, all these experts that we have, all these self-help experts from Deepak Chopra, Brene Brown, all these 12-step speakers and so forth. Nobody is saying how toxic this psychotic agenda is of trying to force little kids to get sex changes and like putting mentally ill biological men in charge of the military. It's like, where are the intelligent gay people not complaining about this, not complaining about the dangers for this country and for vulnerable individuals? It's like like it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. 20 years ago, 15 years ago, people would have said something, I think. Or maybe we've just been operating functionally, and now just enough mentally ill, evil people have said, "Oh, we're going to test the boundaries, and we're going to try to create this agenda." And sensible people, neutral or conservative people, just were quiet and didn't say, "Oh, this is not appropriate." Didn't make enough of a stink about it, and now this agenda, they're all in power positions. They're all the judges and senators and stuff like that. So it's like we're in this cage of evil. It seems to me. That doesn't seem. I mean, it's a fact, and it's just like it's amazing that we have anything functioning right now. But yeah, it's like, and you're not even left alone in your own little life. In your own little life, like there's all this media, of gross stuff. Like you go to the library and you're just trying to find a DVD to watch, or you're just trying to find a book online, and the covers, the art is all so graphic and just kind of disgusting. And it's all kind of occult and, just like some sort of like serial killer art or something like that, And I mean, like, we have no standards anymore. I mean, you know what the next thing is going to be. When you have no standards and it's serial killer art, what's the next thing? And everybody's just like, oh, well, I just want my job. I just want, and of course I understand, but like, isn't there supposed to be like right people somewhere in the right place? I mean, clearly not. Like, folks aren't doing their job, or folks aren't in the right place. And like, I don't know enough about how things work, how cities work, or how libraries work, or art of publishing companies not being so disgusting, or libraries not having like all this gross, covers on their DVDs and stuff like that. Um, And it's like you have to, like, right now, as of 2024, you're having to learn so many professions, like, so many expert professions, if you're gonna make a difference, and it's overwhelming, it's frustrating, and the thing is, it seems like nobody else really cares. Everybody's just like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go drink, I'm gonna go eat out, or I'm gonna, take my go to the boutique to buy my child boutique clothes, or go to the doggy boutique and buy my dog boutique clothes." I mean, it's I guess we all deserve it. Because if only one person cares in a community, or if only 10 people care in a country, well, then, you know, okay. If nobody cares and their children are getting abducted and used in satanic ritual abuse, I guess that's what you deserve. Because it's like it can't be up to just one person in your, 300,000 person area. Like, folks have to kind of give a little bit, like, got kind of have to have a little bit of a care. Um, and that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if there are people who were taking care of things the past, I don't know, like, since the 50s, maybe the past 50 years. And and they were white, heterosexual Christian men, let's say. And so, and so they were the guys who did good things. Okay, yeah, there's plenty of guys and women who did terrible things. There's plenty of heterosexuals and gay people who did terrible things. That's the other elephant in the room. The LGBTQ community is like, oh, heterosexuals are bad. Heterosexual men are bad. Gay men are terrible. Gay men rape little boys and call themselves priests. Like, what? Like, this whole crazy agenda that's gone on. Like, like they're like, white people are the only bad people. Black people do bad things to black people all the time. Black people are molesting their kids all the time. Black people are killing other black people all the time. And for years. Like, what is going on? Like this weird like mental illness or something, or lack of facts. I mean, maybe it's a type of schizophrenia or something like that. And the thing is, so they refuse to recognize, oh yeah, my uncle raped me and my sisters, and my boss tried, sexual harassing me, and they were all men or something like that. But it's really white people, like what is it when you're refusing to see reality and you're just trying to project onto people you don't even know? Like, you're making a grand generalization. And what's so troubling is that the government is participating in this grand generalization. That's the thing. Like, I saw this article yesterday that a guy who was holding a sign about, like, at an anti-abortion, or at an abortion clinic, a sign against abortion. He got put in jail for 11 years, whereas these illegal immigrants that beat two New York cops got off free. Like, so what is going on? Um, so anyways, there's a hawk, I think, outside my window, so I'm gonna take a look at that. But what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. God bless.